use of tools. We're going to do this in one take, so pardon me if I don't get it first try with every set. Today we're going to be playing with some picking utensils. Got a regular fire safe here. Just going to set the tensioner in there lightly. On this particular model, the tumblers are along the bottom, so I'm going to put a light amount of pressure along the top, insert my pick all the way, and slowly, with a light pressure, pull out, work my pick down in, and just constantly just kind of wiggle that, double check the pressure on it, and work that pick in and out. If it feels like it might have jammed up like I just felt, I'm going to go back, push it the other direction, make sure all the tumblers are freed up, reinsert, and just slowly kind of wiggle to side, and in order to reset it, this one here, I have to pick it closed again. So I'm going to use the same pick, same method, very light pressure, wiggle slightly, and lock it back in. And just so you know, it's not a fake box. I've got a cut key here that matches my front door, and just sticking that in there and turning doesn't do any good. Now I'm going to try and pick it with the cut key. I'm going to put this with the cut side down, wiggle, and turn, and it looks like got it there. And then in order to close it, I'm going to do the same thing. Now we're going to try a different pick, also known as a rake. Same method, just lightly tap on my tensioner, keeping a slight amount of pressure. And with this one, you actually rake it towards the outside. It's easy as that. Now we'll close it with the same one. I've only got 5 here to play with, so alright, well, closing it with that one's going to be a pain, so I'm just going to use this key again, because that one works so much easier. So, this was the first one we used. Here's the second one we used. I'm going to go to a third model, see how we do with this one. Much faster. Generally, locking it again is the easiest part, even though it seems to be giving me trouble right now. Alright, I've got a different model, slightly different. Which I'm going to use the same way, as long as I get my tensioner in the right spot up top. And basically it goes a lot by feel. You want to actually feel with the tensioner whether it's freeing up the lock or whether you're binding it up. Trick is, if you can unlock it, generally you can lock it again. Now I'm going to go on to the last one here, which is actually a homemade pick I made out of a bandsaw blade I had laying around. And this is a more traditional pick. You actually have to hit each tumbler. This one, you work more on the way in than the way out. The other ones are referred to as rakes because you rake out. This one, you actually have to pick it a little bit better. And the tension matters a lot more on this model because of the way it's set up. This can be done with a paper clip, whatever you happen to have around. Sometimes, as with this pick, it works sometimes, other times it may give you a problem. And there it is. Lock picking 101. Go back to our cut key. And that's how we did it. Enjoy, be safe, and stay out of trouble.